Well, I got a good signal here. It's pretty deep though. Probably about 8 inches deep. Took out a lot of dirt. It's in this pile here. I can barely see it right there. It's a bullet. It's a 54 caliber 3-ringer drop. All right, that's a good find. It's cold today. It's January the 9th or 10th. I don't remember. It's either January the 9th or 10th. But it's cold. About 25 degrees. Got a little bit of snow and ice on the leaves. You can see it there or not. Little bitty balls of ice all over the leaves. The leaves are froze, but the ground's still thawed. But that's a good find. 54 caliber 3-ringer. Alrighty, thanks for looking. Well, I got a pretty decent signal here. It's pretty deep, probably 6 or 8 inches deep. Got it out here. I don't know if it's a little pistol barrel. I dug a little dirt out of that end. The back appears solid. I don't know if that's a little, I don't know. Maybe a little boot pistol barrel, but I'm not for sure. I'm just guessing. If anybody out there knows what that is, just let me know. It's real heavy. It's a heavy little piece. Looks like it could have had something right there on the side of it. I don't know. Got a little spot there, like a little indentation there on it. But I don't know. I don't know if it's a barrel, or I don't have a clue what it is. It's only about 2.5, 3 inches long at the most, maybe 2.5 inches long, 2 inches long. I'm not for sure what it is. Alrighty, thanks for looking. Well, here I am today. It's about 25 degrees. January the 9th. I'm out of breath. I dug a hole to China. I mean, I cut through roots. I mean, it was deep. At least 12 inches deep on this target, but it was a good target. Finally got it out. I got dirt everywhere. Finally got it out. It's a barrel band with the swivel still on it. That's the first one I've ever found with a swivel still on it. So I'm real excited about that find. But it was really deep. Dig those deep targets. This is a Yankee camp that's been hit really, really hard. I mean, people have pounded it to death. But there's still targets here, but a lot of them are really deep. But the F-75 got her done today. Alrighty, thanks for looking. Happy hunting. Well, I came back to get my horseshoe right there on that tree. I got a pretty good, decent signal right here. This ain't too far from the tree. There's the tree. Got a pretty good signal here. I dug and dug through roots. It was really deep. It was reading about a 40 on the F-75. Finally got it out. It's a little cuff eagle button. Right there, it's got the shank still on the back of it. Got the shank. So that's pretty neat. I dug it right here where the horseshoe is in the tree. So I'm really excited with that find. Alright, I got my saw. We'll see if I can cut that horseshoe out of that tree. That's a real good find. Little cuff size general service eagle button. Alrighty, thanks for looking. Well, I had a good signal here. I dug a pretty good hole. Wasn't in the first clump of dirt, but it's in this clump. It's reading really good on the F-75. 57, 58, 60. It should be a bullet. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Right in that clump, you gotta see it right there. That's a real good find. Looks like a 54. So I'm glad to find that today. I got that 54. I also dug a, hold on a second. Got that 54 and I dug a little trouser button, underwear button here. And get it out. Yeah, I dug that little 4-hole. I call them an underwear button. Some people can call them trouser button. That ain't too bad. 54 and a trouser button. Alrighty, let's see if we can dig something else. Well, I dug a pretty good hole here, January the 8th, 2016. I got it out in that clump of dirt right here. Reading like 53, 55, 54. Should be a bullet. Let's see what we got here. It is a bullet. I see it right there. Appears it's another 54. I think it's a 54. Yeah, that's another 54 caliber. I got what I found so far today over here. So to make 3 54s, a round ball, percussion cap, 4-hole underwear button or trouser button. Part of a zipper right there. Some kind of iron piece there with a hole in it. That could be part of a ration can or something. I don't know. It's got the little fold on the bin. You can see a little sorter on it. I got this little piece here. It's not aluminum. It looks like silver. Or it could be solder. I'm not for sure. It's a little bitty piece and it looks like silver, but I'm not for sure about it. That's 3 54s, round ball, percussion cap, trouser button. So I'm not having too bad. Oh yeah, I got this real pretty little carved bullet here where they whittled on it. They whittled it down and carved on it. Left it flat. Could have been like a little chest piece or something. I'm not for sure, but it's a real pretty little carved bullet. You can see where they whittled all around it. Trying to make something out of it. Could have been a little chest piece, because it would kind of set up like that. That's a pretty neat find. Alrighty, thanks for looking. Let's see if we can find something else. Well, I got a pretty good target here. I got it out of the hole. It's ringing up like a bullet. I don't know if it'll be a bullet or not. We'll look right here. It's a piece of lead, a piece of like fired bullet or melted lead. Still a good find. It's a pretty good size piece of melted lead. Alrighty, let's see if we can find something else. I got a pretty good signal here. It's still in the hole, reading like a bullet. Reading 50s and 60s. Let's see if we can get out here. It's a bullet. Looks to be a 54 caliber 3-ringer. It's a real good find. All right, let's see if we can find something else. Well, here I am. I got another pretty good signal here. Reading like a 62. Should be a bullet, maybe trash, but it should be a bullet. Bullet, another bullet, so it's like a fired 58. You can see the 3 rings are on it. But it looks like it's got a hole in it. Right there it is. Another good find. Alright, let's see if we can find something else. I got a pretty good signal right here. Reading like 52, 55, 60, 48. Mostly 55 to 60. That should be a bullet. Let's see. Here's a bullet. You can see the rings on it. Looks like a 54. See the rings right there? It's been fired, but it looks like a 54 caliber. Alright, that's a good find. Let's see if we can find something else. Well, I got a pretty good find here. Kept throwing out dirt, throwing out dirt. It's a triangle. I think they go for like a knapsack hook. It's one of those brass triangles. Or like a knapsack hook. That's a real good find. It was reading up like 70s. 75 there. That's a real good find. I'm real glad to find that. That's the triangle for a knapsack hook. Alrighty, thanks for looking. Now here I am. I popped out a plug there. Real bright. I don't know if you see us in the sun. But I got a real good signal in that clump of dirt right there. See if we can break it out and see what it is. Still in this clump of dirt. Hey, it's a bullet. It's a Civil War bullet. It's been fired. It's still a good find. I'll take it. Solid base. You can see some rings there on it. Still a real good find. I'll take it. Alrighty, thanks for looking. Let's see if we can find anything else. Well, I got a pretty good signal here. Took out that plug, scraped around the bottom of the hole. You can see right there, it looks like a 58-3 ring on the bottom of the hole. Let's see if we can pop her out of there. That's a 69. It's a 69 3-ringer. That's a real good find. It's a drop 69 3-ringer. That's a real good find. That's a good bullet. It's perfect. Alright, let's see if we can find some more here. Alright, thanks for looking. Well, I got another pretty good signal here. I took out that dirt and that dirt. It's right there in that side wall. Looks like a 58 this time. Hard to say though. Yeah, it's a drop 58. Still a real good find. Drop 58 3-ringer. Got a 69 drop 3-ringer and a 58 drop 3-ringer. That's a good find. Alright, let's see if we can find something else. Well, here I am. I got in a little spot here on the side of this hill. It's probably right off the side of the camp here where they had pickets and campfires, maybe where they watched their horses. I got two nice 58s there. That one's got the real thick base on it. 58, and that's just the thin wall. This one has a real thick wall on it. Got several pieces of campfire lead. Some kind of little brass hook there. Little piece there, some kind of little clip out of that campfire. Lots of melted lead. Some kind of staples, whatever you call them. Probably where they was burning like old fence posts and rails. Got lots of campfire lead and stuff like that. Fired round ball, pistol ball. But not a bad morning. I was real pleased with those two 58s there, and that one's kind of unique because it has a real thick base. See, that one has kind of a thin base, and this one has like a thick base to it. Alright, let's see if we can find something else. I had a pretty good signal here and it was pretty deep. I got it out in this plug. I don't know if it's a coin or a button. It's a button. I see the shank right there on it. Probably just an old colonial button, old tomback button. But I do see the shank there on the back of it. That's still a real good find. Alright, I'll clean it up and see if there's anything on the front of it. Well, it's starting to rain over here. Got a pretty good signal right here and it was real deep. I had to take out a lot of dirt. It was a 58 and I've got a couple of small round balls, some melted lead. This was the side of a campfire, real rocky, but they had a campfire on the side of this hill. And the coolest find is I found where he started to make a rail for a spur. He didn't finish it, but he was starting to make him a rail for a spur. But that's a pretty neat find right there. I've only found two of those since I've been metal detecting. But not a bad morning. Real pretty drop 58. Two round balls, some camp lead, and where he started to make a rail for a spur. Alrighty, thanks for looking.